What about those Bombers? Give us some airtime. Well, we might do that after the break, Kane. What about Jai Caldwell? Take a bow, Jai Caldwell. Lockie Neal only 21 touches. He played a run with roll there.
Do we have to give the Bombers airtime? Like they're an absolute tease, and Matthew Lloyd's been pretty strong on this. That how poorly they start seasons, and then they fly home and they've
been better the last few weeks.
Yeah, but they suck everyone in. Like when the pressure is off and when finals are off the agenda, they start playing with some freedom and reflective of the way that they should have started the season. So do we have to talk about Essendon? Does anyone care about another wasted season at Essendon? Honestly, yep, good on you. You beat Brisbane, a team that had 8 outs of their best players, and it was hard work doing that. Yeah, they're a conditional side, the Bombers. I don't have a lot of time for. Certainly weren't on high on my agenda to come in this morning and talk about Essendon.
I'm not going to spoil that rant by saying anything.
Yeah, I agree with Kane 100%. Coming from a Bombers man, they are the biggest tease in the comp, and they've been like that for years. If there's one team that can lose the unlosable, but win games against top 4 or top 8 sides when they're not expected to, that's Essendon in a nutshell for you.
You got it. One player you got to give some credit to though is Peter Wright. So what he is doing. So he's one player I will be prepared to talk about from the Bombers. Like his performance this year, outstanding. To get 40 goals out of him, Sam, he's kicked.
Yeah,
he's kicked 11 goals in his last 4.
What's your matrix saying?
Well, he's kicked 11 in his last 4. No, sorry, he's kicked
more than that.
He's kicked 15 in his last 4 games and 5 on the weekend, and as good as any pack mark inside 50 that we have in the game right now.
40 goals, 18. He's as good a set shot as any key full going around as well. Beautiful. Actually.
Outstanding. I'd love him to win the best and fairest, but you know what? He probably won't even finish in the top 5 because they'll reward Parrish for the 40 that he gets every week in merit for the big numbers, and McGrath for the numbers that he gets. And Peter Wright, you watch it, he won't even finish top 5 in their best and fairest. He's been their most valuable player this year, and he should be rewarded for that on best and fairest night.
I mentioned Jai Caldwell before you embarked on your Essendon rant, but did tagging just,
good job.
If it's not back, or did it just sort of simmer back to the surface a little bit? So McGuinness on Jordan Dawson, Ryan Clark on Bailey Dale after he stitched up Jank Sinclair a couple of weeks before that, and then Caldwell yesterday on one of the best players in the comp.
Love seeing it, and I love it when coaches make it difficult for the opposition, and a lot of coaches don't. We back our own systems in. We're going to play our way. Why would you play your way? So Caldwell was awesome on Neil. I thought Finn McGuinness, he's a young player, and hasn't played a lot of footy. For him to sacrifice his game like that on Adelaide's most important player with Taylor Walker, he didn't know what to do, Jordan Dawson.